What's going on? What's going on? I just got here. Ah! Previously on Kimba TV. So, I mean, there was some homie that was asking, is it too late to get into a long? It might not, you know, like, if you're gonna aim for that single print and you do it like this, that might not be too bad. Hey, by the way, I don't want to hear anything. We already planned for this. Don't talk. Hey, come on, man. Quit playing with me. See? Oh, shit. See? Fuck. Yeah, boy. How we doing? Happy Monday. That was a really fast swing fail right there. How we doing? Yeah. Everybody got caught up on the Bugamas. 45, 40, 45, 80, 45, 45, 40, 45, 60. Let's put 45, 40 on for now. Okay, 45, 40 is set. This is Thanksgiving week, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be making a couple of upgrades to the Discord all month, this month, all month next month, and all month January. So first things first, make sure you guys are paying attention to the announcements Discord channel. Oh, we juicing. Oh my goodness. Dude, I was trying to add down here, man. Did you guys see the Kimba Den post? God, I thought I was going to be able to add so juicy, but it just goes to this goddamn 7.5. What a one hell of a swing fail, man. I thought it was going to swing fail all this. I was ready to add down here if you guys saw the Kimba's Den post. And it didn't even come down. That's incredibly bullish. Yeah, we knew that was a level that it could lose. I wanted it to swing fail all the way down to here. So bullish, it's turned around right there. Crazy, because there really shouldn't have been support right there. This is the level that it should have swept for. So for it to reverse right back like that, incredibly bullish. But clearly, as you can see, I didn't even get a chance to add. But pretty cool, right? Did y'all see the Kimba's Den post? I wanted to sweep on there, but you know, we're gonna rotate back up here. So boom, very, very bullish. And on top of that, S&P helping too, right? S&P is gonna go for 45.40, which is goofy. Yeah. So make sure you guys pay attention to the announcements section on the Discord, all right? Because we're going to be putting out some really crazy stuff. And then in anticipation for the holiday streams and the holiday traveling, I'm going to start posting more stuff in Kimba's Den. All right, ladies and gentlemen? So yeah, I mean, the Kimba's Den thing already played out. It was, the swing fail already happened. It didn't go as low as we wanted. Holy shit. Scrap Diddley, good morning. Daywalker, good morning. I'm here. Mortal, good morning. No good morning. Not plus one, good morning. Ags, thanks for the Kimba Den post. I got in on the wick. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that was an opportunity to add to a long. I didn't get to add to a long. So, yeah, I mean, the plan is the same. Ladies and gentlemen, still waiting for that swepa. So here's your little math. All right, we're going to get nasty with the Bugattis, man. We might get a live TP, y'all. We might get a live Bugatti TP today. Let's get nasty. Single print grab coming up. Get nasty, Bugats. Bully Capital says the last chance under 40K. Boys are giving me hell right now. Well, no, Bully, all I would tell you is just focus on making sure that you can read the data correctly, okay? I mean, there's a reason why that before this went, I posted in the Discord, hey man, watch out for a swing fail, right? As long as you could tell that this level was low, then that's good, right? And as long as you could tell that there was a CME gap down here, that these are all lows that you would want to stop out, that you can identify a point of control, and understanding that the movement is still up. Okay, so you don't want to be the guy that gets stopped out right here. You want to be the guy that adds right here. Okay, as long as you can understand that, because these things aren't really, it's not debatable. Okay, can you tell that that was weak? Okay, that's first thing, number one, so that you had a very high chance that this was going to get lost. Okay, if that was going to get lost and you know that it's still an uptrend, then you know that you're going to be looking to add. Okay, so where are all the places where you could add? Well, you have a gap, CME gap down here. You've got lows that you could get swept, and you've got volume support. So as long as you didn't get stopped out here, that's a dub. As long as you identify this level as weak, that's a dub. If you were trying to add here, but you didn't get filled, that's still a dub. Okay, that's it. Wait. How about could y'all handle a $30,000 giveaway? How about a 30? I mean, clearly all the trades are on testnet, so I'm talking about testnet funds. When I'm talking about giving away 40,000, I'm talking about giving away 40,000 testnet funds, right? 40,000 in testnet funds. What about 50? I don't know, I don't know if y'all could handle a $50,000 giveaway. Y'all have no idea what I got cooking for you guys. Y'all have no fucking idea. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. Yo! How we doing though? How we doing? Everybody Gucci, right? Everybody knows the plan. Everybody knows the math. We already did Bugama. Right? Everybody Gucci. Let me do a quick little recap. Let's look at traditional markets. Okay, 45.40, 45.50. It's going to try to pull the price that way, right? Look at the open interest and the volume on open interest. Okay, it's going to try to pull the price that way. So 45.40, 45.50. We have it marked out, okay? Not trying to predict the future, just talking probabilities, all right? And we don't know what the reaction is going to be once it gets there. So you got to anticipate. Alrighty. So, but if this is going to move up, this is probably going to get pulled. Hopefully everybody saw the Discord post. Everybody saw the Discord post. How did I word it? Let me read exactly what I said. 37,037.1 is important value area high. Losing that level would see full rotation back towards 36.4. If we do head that low, look for swing to reclaim that zone, and you would see another full rotation back towards 37.5. So, identifying the level that's weak, knowing that you could lose it, knowing that if you lose it, what will be the level? Well, I was a little bit too ambitious, but obviously stop the lows, point of control, CME gap, right? So this is CME. So CME actually did not close the gap, but that's fine. All right, so that was the gap. This was the full gap. It did not, that's still left, okay? So CME was at 36.6. Point of control was 36.4, also bad lows. Okay, but you're never going to be able to know the exact numbers, and you're sometimes going to get front ran. But conceptually speaking, the pattern was perfect. You know, lose the level, swing, fail. That's what I wanted, but it went to 37.6. You know, just fibbing. It's 7.5 again. So a lot of buyers, enough buyers were there to step in and hold it, right? It also held the golden pocket as well, right? So a lot of buyers just stepped in. So that's okay. But conceptually speaking, right, understanding that, okay, shit, this might get lost. Okay, if that does get lost, well, I know that That's still the move. So where could I possibly look to get into longs, right? Identify the level, have a plan, be ready to go. I tried to add there. Obviously, I couldn't get filled. But, and then here you go. It's swing failed. It reclaimed the level. And so now, boom, 37.5. We're back at it again. All right, pretty cool stuff. There you go. So I mean that thing is still there. Okay, look, that's still there. The 37.8 sweep. Okay, but do you see? That's why you got to pay attention to the order flow, and that's why it's so important to be able to just look at the data. Okay, clearly there's a lot of top longs trapped right now. Do you see? There's a lot of top longs trapped, unfortunately. Okay, so you're gonna see a pullback. Okay, you're gonna have to stop out all these longs. A lot of longs. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I guess it's pretty expected. Okay, but you got to be able to read the data in front of you, and there's a lot of top longs right now. So I think it's gonna pull back a little bit. But you see how the move is still there, right? Dogu says, look BNB. Okay, but no surprise because it's that and that. So guess what? That's probably going to get swept again, motherfucker. But there you go. So that's a sweep level confirmed on 30. Well, it hasn't even confirmed on 30-minute, my guy. Dude, you might still have a shot to be able to short this later when it sweeps this. Not financial advice, Island Boy. But I wouldn't short this yet. You know what I mean? Could it come all the way back down here? Yes. Ching chang chong chang chang. Okay. You know, we know what the Chinese proverb says. Okay. Get fucked. Okay. So I don't know. Is it possible that I miss out on the short? Yeah, but I would wait to short this. I would wait to see that fucker get swept. But that being said, is this, I mean, just do it yourself. Find the sweep level yourself. Get these two yellow lines. You know how to play these sweeps. I'm not even going to jump in. Is there a single print or a TPO, value area high or a low? I don't know. Just sprinkle it in and do your best. Okay. I wouldn't short this though. I would feel like I would have a better opportunity to short this if I even wanted to short this. Okay. I honestly would. I don't know if I would want to short something, you know, from China. I don't know, you know. Balls drop, still in that S&P long? Yes. Do you want to know my TP that I've said every day and I said earlier today too? 45.75. It's the gap fill up there, balls drop. That's always been the TP. So pull out traditional, pull out S&P. Wow. Does anybody have the clip where I said I wouldn't short until it sweeps that? Oh my God. BNB, let's go. I still wouldn't short this, but at least you swept the liquidity. That's probably going to get swept again, motherfucker. So if you are in, then now you could make an argument to me that that you're in the short. But that's dope. See? But that's why you wait. That's too easy right there. So they left it to sweep again. So now it swept that. Identify the level. That's a sweep structure on the 30-minute. Oh my God. Alpezy is asking if we get back down to 36.4 to file the gap as posted and then are you still? No, probably not. Nope. You really only have one chance to do those moves. And so the fact that it front ran the CME gap, no, I probably wouldn't be logging the second visit. We talked about it earlier. If it had done it during Macaulay Culkin hour, maybe, but yeah, probably not. The only way that I would Alpezy is if the OI is like obvious and I want to take a shot. But probably not. Yep, I think we're good. RJ Bargy says, I'm good. Kimbinator just chilling, gonna watch game and let do BTCs. Yep. Sounds good, RJ Bargy. Yeah, I wish we got to see if it's gonna happen tonight. I wish we got to see it together. But for me, I have the level identified, sweep structure. I'll be paying attention to open interest, you know. Alrighty, Christian says, is Kimba thinking to short on 38K zone? Negative, no. So start with watching last Friday's streams, Christian. It's not really so much about a number, Christian. It's about if the open interest looks good when it gets to that number or not. Alrighty, because I don't care if it's 38, I don't care if it's 39, I don't care if it's 40, Christian. Let the sweep structure form. Make sure the open interest looks good. Let the higher high be defined, and then take a stab at it. That's the way that I would attempt a short. Okay, Christian? But remember all the little nits and bits that we learned about open interest. All right? So if the open interest isn't declining as we get to that level, if it's a structure, you can take it just like how we did 2-3 weeks ago. But understand that you probably want to maximize profits, because if you don't see a big short squeeze, then it's going to come later. And that's the short that you really wanted to be in. All right, and then identify the levels on Coinbase and CME. If for some bizarro reason that Coinbase or CME doesn't sweep, you know what the probability is. Yeah, so 38.5, I believe, is the Binance derivative high, and then on CME, I believe it's 38.370, okay? So identify the level, and then look for the structure, okay? Have some sort of coupling with data so that you don't have to guess if it's a good edge or not. For me, it's open interest squeeze, but maybe it's going to be different for other people. So, all right, y'all. Well, I am just about out of here. I tried to kick it as long as I could, but I think it's pretty good. 10 hours and 30 minutes with you guys today. We started the stream semi-early, so I'm going to just cross my fingers and hope I don't get too big of a pullback while I sleep. And I'll regroup with you guys first thing tomorrow morning. I'll be on for maybe like an hour or two longer. I got to finish out these emails and do more streamathon stuff. So at me, or I'll be in the Discord too. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know the drill. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Market maker, hold on. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, bears, we're all lions, all right? Do your best. Let the math decide, not your emotions, all right? I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. Stay safe Tuesday. Let's get after it again. I should be on early tomorrow, all right? I'm going to switch it on to the exo chart, so you guys will have access to open interest, bookmap, all that stuff, all right? Have a great night. I'll be on Discord for maybe like an hour or two more, so feel free to at me if you guys have any questions, or if we go all the way to like CME gap. All righty. Have a great night, everybody. Peace. Just kidding. Sato, tell him what happens.